Fascism was an authoritarian political movement. And here it says, the name fascism was derived from the fasces, an ancient Roman symbol, an ancient Roman symbol of authority, consisting of a bundle of rods and an axe. So let's look at this again. Here is a bundle of sticks with a hatchet head. It's called a fasces. Incidentally, it's on a red shield. Red in German is Roth and shield is Scheil. Rothschild. The German fascist Rothschild. Consequently, Roman symbol for fascism. Americans went to war in the Second World War against world fascism. But they didn't win the war. Again, I will draw this to your attention. Fascism is named after, it is derived from the fasces, an ancient Roman symbol, and this is very important. An ancient Roman symbol of authority consisting of a bundle of rods and an axe. The political life under fascism. In most cases, fascists have come to power after a nation has suffered an economic collapse. That's us. A military defeat with Vietnam and all the rest of them, that's us. Or some other disaster, well, that's us. The fascist party wins mass support by promising to revive the economy and restore national pride. How many times have we heard the fascists telling us that what we need to do is to revive the economy and restore national pride? We're talking fascism. Of course, the government controls under fascism. The government controls newspapers, radio, and other means of communication in the country. It issues propaganda to promote its policies, and it practices strict censorship. All children are required to join youth organizations where they exercise, march, and learn fascist beliefs. A secret police force crushes any resistance. Remember the Rodney King beatings and all the other kind of beatings that the people of this country are taking at the hands of the police forces? Opposition may lead to imprisonment, torture, and death. We're talking fascism. Again, fascism is a Roman symbol of authority. Now, here is a Roman symbol of authority, the fasci, the bundle of sticks with the hatchet head. Here we have the top fascist in Europe meeting at the Pope, or with the Pope in the Vatican. Here we have Benito Mussolini, the leading world fascist in Italy, at the Vatican, signing the Vatican Concordats, the Lateran Treaty, and the different contractual obligations between the Pope, the Catholic Church, and the world fascist movement. Here we have Cardinal Pacelli, who was later to become Pope Pius XII, meeting with all of the leading bloodletting, murdering fascists of Europe. Here we have another cardinal meeting with Benito Mussolini and all of the top fascists in Europe at the Vatican. Better look at this. Better understand. The fasci is a bundle of sticks with a hatchet head, which is an ancient symbol for Roman fascism. Here it is again. The bundle of sticks with a hatchet head. Fascists of Italian domination. Here it is again. I'm giving you just ideas about how the fascists, or the Roman Jesuit, Roman fascist, are in every symbol. All kinds of symbols use the Roman symbol for fascism. Here it is again. The liberty cap and the fascists. Here it is again, Benito Mussolini with the symbol of world fascism, the hatchet head with the bundle of sticks. Now, the traditional symbol of republicanism was a fascist as its symbol. A lot of people do not know that the original symbol for the Republican concept in the world goes back to the traditional symbol of republicanism, a fascist. Here it is on playing cards, the king and the jack of fasci, the fasci. Now, again, the bundle of sticks with the hatchet head. This is an American coin. Here it is on the American dime. Here it is in the governments and the halls of Congress and the Senate of the United States. When the president gives his State of the Union message, you will see on each side the symbols of world Roman fascism. I've said before, the Vatican is very much involved in the United States' government. The very government of the States of America is intricately connected by law to the Vatican. Fascism. There is the symbol there that you will see here is here. The fasci. Why would, I ask you, why would the symbol for world fascism, Roman fascist authority, be on each side of the presidential podium? How many people look at symbols? Here is a symbol for the United States Senate. You have the Phrygian cap, which we will talk about later. Very interesting sexual symbol. The Phrygian cap with the Roman wreath and the crossing of the fasces. So if you've ever wondered why the United States Senate operates like a bunch of fascists, just remember, there's a symbol. And if you think for one moment that this is all by chance, you better do another thinking. None of these things happen by chance. Now here in ancient Rome, here's Rome in the 1st century AD. Now we're going back to the 1st century of Rome. The Roman seat of government was called the Capitol. They called it the Capitol, and Caesar ruled Rome from the Capitol. And the Capitol sat on, in Rome, Capitoline Hill. Consequently, Capitol was up on the hill. And it's interesting, too, that part of the Capitol was the temple of Jove, and up on Capitol Hill, remember, we're talking about Rome, fascist Rome, and its influence and direct, lawful, legal connections to the United States federal government. This is not hearsay. This is not insinuation. I am stating that there is a definite, lawful, in fact, connection between the United States federal government, the Capitol up on Capitol Hill, and ancient Rome and the whole concept of world fascism. This can be proven in any good reference library.